Before Selena became a global icon, before her voice filled stadiums, there was one man standing quietly behind every step she took. That man was Abraham Quintanilla. This week, news broke that Abraham Quintanilla Jr., the father, manager, and lifelong protector of Selena Quintanilla, has passed away at the age of 86. And with his death, an entire chapter of music history quietly closed for millions of fans. Abraham was always there, but rarely in the spotlight. Yet without him, Selena's story might have never existed the way we know it. Abraham Quintanilla wasn't born into fame. He was a former musician himself, once dreaming of success, before life pushed him in a different direction. When he realized his children had talent, especially young Selena, he didn't hesitate. He sacrificed stability, comfort, and even criticism to build something he believed in. He pulled his family together and formed Selena y Los Dinos, not as a business move, but as a mission. In the early years, they faced rejection everywhere. English-speaking venues turned them away for being too Mexican. Spanish-speaking venues dismissed them for not being Mexican enough. But Abraham refused to let Selena quit. He coached her relentlessly, protected her fiercely, and demanded excellence when others doubted her place in the industry. And then, it worked. Selena became the queen of Tejano music, a cultural phenomenon, a voice for an entire generation. But when tragedy struck in 1995 and Selena was taken far too soon, Abraham's role changed forever. Instead of stepping away, he became the guardian of her legacy for nearly 3 decades. Abraham Quintanilla fought to preserve Selena's image, her music, and her story, sometimes drawing controversy, but always driven by one goal: making sure the world remembered Selena for who she truly was, from albums and films to museums and documentaries. Abraham remained involved until the very end. Just weeks before his passing, he was connected to renewed interest in Selena's story through recent media projects, proof that even decades later, her influence had never faded. According to family statements, Abraham passed peacefully at 86. Tributes poured in from fans, musicians, and journalists who recognize his role not just as a father, but as a pillar of Latin music history. He wasn't perfect. He wasn't invisible. But he was unwavering. Abraham Quintanilla spent his life protecting a star the world adored and carrying the weight of a loss no parent should ever bear. Now, father and daughter are finally reunited in memory. And while Selena's voice will echo forever, the man who helped give it to the world will never be forgotten.